Everyone, this is DJ from Beyond the Lens Productions coming at you today with some exciting news from the automotive industry. Chevrolet has just recently announced their 2025 Chevrolet Corvette C8 ZR1. What's special about this car? Well, stay tuned and you shall find out. There's been a lot of speculation about this vehicle floating around before it was released. Some people saying, how much horsepower is it going to have? It's going to have 800. Another one said, that's 900 horsepower. That's what we're going to have. Well, they were all wrong. This Corvette has neither of those, but has 1,064 horsepower. This car redlines at 8,000 RPM, has over 800 pound-feet of torque. How have they done this? Well, they've done it through a 5.5 liter flat plane crank twin turbo dual overhead cam V8 engine. They've mated it with an 8-speed dual clutch transmission as well. So estimates on this vehicle are that it's probably going to be a sub 10-second quarter mile vehicle. Top end speed is estimated to be at about 215 miles per hour, and even those numbers are kind of conservative, whereas they very likely might even be more. I am really interested to see this car put up on the track against some of the European supercars from Lamborghini, Ferrari, McLaren. Really see what they've done. I mean, Corvette has come a long way in the last few years. Corvettes were always my favorite GM vehicle as far as car side of it goes. And I always loved their designs. Previous to now, my favorite was probably the 1970s Stingray. I know a lot of people didn't like that. It was kind of a love or hate relationship with that vehicle. I mean, I could find other models throughout the years that I really like too. I mean, the late 90s, 98, 99 Corvettes in that era there, they were some pretty slick looking machines as well. And I mean, you can go back to the 50s and that too, some of the original Corvettes and that. And I mean, yeah, there's a lot that can be said about those as well. But for myself personally, the 70s Stingray was my favorite. And since they've done this redesign and made the Corvette a mid-engine supercar, this is now my favorite Corvette of all time. And now they basically just one up it and made it even more exciting than it was before. They put a lot of, I mean, they have twin turbo V8 in here. And I mean, this is now the highest horsepower V8 engine ever produced by an American OEM manufacturer. So, I mean, that in itself is pretty incredible. But when you have that, of course, you have to have a lot of cooling on these as well. And they've really done a lot with these to make them so that they're cooled really well. You'll see like the ground effects around there where it's drawing air in from there and bringing hot air in out back through the hood. There's cooling inlets on the sides of the vehicle and even down where the around by the brakes and the wheel wells and that. There's a lot of cooling aspects to that as well. In addition to the horsepower ratings, this Corvette, because of its design and flow through grills and there's splitters and ground effects and everything, they've been able to maximize the downforce in this vehicle. This Corvette has the best downforce of any Corvette ever made. And what does this mean? Well, basically, to the layman, it's going to create a lot of suction on the car, keeping it on the ground so that you can get the maximum number of traction and the maximum number of control. You can have the highest horsepower car out there, but if you don't have the traction, it's basically useless. I mean, some of the higher horsepower vehicles out there, I remember some of the Dodge Hellcat Demons and that some of them sometimes have some issues with that as well and getting traction and whatnot. So yeah, this is a very important aspect. So I look forward to seeing one of these in person, and I hope I get to drive one. And if I do, I will definitely do some recording for you guys so that you can see this car in person, see what it has to do. Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to take one of these to the track, but don't know if that'll happen. But man, well, we'll see what happens. Also, be interested to see when they take this, maybe the car over to Nuremberg and put it through its paces there and put it up against some of the other supercars out there. I'm really interested to see how it does. I mean, a lot of people there are saying with these newer Corvettes, I mean, you are getting a huge value for your dollar on what these cars are capable of and what you're actually paying for them. I mean, the starting price, US starting price of one of these for the base model Corvette's like $60,000, which really, for what you're getting, in my personal opinion, is a hell of a deal because, yeah, you're getting a lot of car for that kind of money. And I mean, obviously, they're going to go up from there. I mean, I don't no idea what the new ZR1 is going to retail at. They haven't released any figures for that yet, but I'm going to speculate that it's probably going to be in the 140 to 160,000 American range, but time will tell. I'm just kind of judging on how much each one of the other models are going for right now and whatnot, and how much those are. So we'll see. Anyhow, yeah, we throw a few pictures up here for you and let you see. Anyhow, let me know in the comments below what you think of this Corvette. And yeah, do you think this one is going to be able to think they have a winner in their hands or what? I don't know. Be interested to see what you guys have to say. And I always like hearing from you guys and engaging in the channel. Always shows me that I'm providing content for you guys that you are enjoying. And anyhow, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.